Pooled testing is not a novel strategy for finding people infected by a virus. The concept goes back to the Second World War, when Robert Dorfman developed it to screen men who were called up for induction into the military service. The basic idea is to mix together samples of multiple individuals and test them as one. This procedure makes it possible to test more people faster and at a lower cost. Recently, Professor Neil Turok and Professor Wilfred Ndifon proposed a more sophisticated pooled testing method based on mathematical concepts and a hypercube geometry. Their work has just been published in Nature. In collaboration with Professors Turok and Ndifon, the teams of Professor Francesco Petrucionne at the NITheP and Professor Tulio de Oliveira at KRISP and UKZN have already been able to do the first successful laboratory implementation of the novel pooled testing protocol in South Africa. The team can already find a positive case in a pool of 81 samples with no more than 12 tests, and a pool of 27 samples with 9 tests, which leads to a significant reduction of cost. Of course, if no positive case is present in the pools, one test is sufficient to declare the original 81 or 27 samples negative. Given the low prevalence of the current stage of the pandemic in South Africa, the two scenarios mentioned will allow the government to save millions of rands and to expand the gold standard in qPCR testing with a quick turnaround time. A generous DSI grant will put the team in a position to optimize and automate the protocol to make it easy to use for all South African laboratories, and they have already developed a simple to use laboratory protocol. This project was also strongly supported by Professor Koleka Mlisana, an Executive Director of the NHLS. The grant has allowed the team to fully automate the process with the help of robotics, to perform all stages of the pool testing and make the software and protocols freely available. The team is already applying the method through the regular weekly testing of a local professional rugby team, so sport can continue in the country. The grant will allow the team to screen other large working environments and personnel that need regular testing to continue their activities, such as frontline care workers in hospitals, workers in hotels, factories, air travellers, and airline crews, to name a few. Massive pool testing with active case finding and outbreak response are some of the key weapons in our arsenal to avoid a second wave of COVID-19 infections in South Africa.